Hello everybody, BrioS here, and today I have for you my favorite Incubus variant, the Incubus 2. So the Incubus is a very fragile but a very beautiful mech. In fact, I describe it as a cheerleader playing American football. Beautiful, but you are going to get wrecked if you get tackled. So anyway, this particular variant is the one with 5 ballistics, and they're all high mounted. So since I fully mastered it, it's the first variant I fully mastered. I thought I'll share with you the build, some skills, and some gameplay to show why I like this mech a lot. So let's get down to the build. This build revolves around 3 AR medium lasers for some mid-range damage. Not much, but it's pretty sustained and quite sufficient actually. And once the enemy is wrecked or distracted, that's when this variant really kills them. 5 heavy machine guns, and the best part of this, 4.5 tons of ammunition. That's plenty to fill these 5 heavy machine guns. So lots of damage from those heavy machine guns once you go in. By the way, for the Incubus, I don't recommend you turn fight. That means you go in, close and turn and try to blast him, because this mech is fragile and the turning is good but not exceptional. But if used properly, this variant is really violent. And talking about being a fragile mech, it's got a bit of bonuses for the armor. That's actually due to the skills. So let's look at the survival tree. The first thing I did with the Incubus was get the survival tree. In fact, going mainly for the left side with a bit of structure. This gives it a 19.2 armor bonus and a structure bonus of 11.7 with those 19 SPs. And to boost the mobility, because you want to go in fast and turn, and sometimes you just need to get out of there, 9 points of mobility. That is mainly to get a turn rate of 12%, that's from 2 nodes, XL diesel of 10.5. Not too bad because it has javelin agility, so it's not too bad. As for firepower, the bulk of the SPs go in here with 35, targeting those 4 laser duration nodes, giving it a 10% duration decrease for those 3 ER mediums. But also very useful, you can get a 6.6 cooldown reduction, so it allows those ER mediums to fire 6.6% faster. Doesn't affect the heavy machine guns, but what helps the heavy machine guns are the 10% range, increasing the very pathetic 100 meters range to 110, which is just a bit better. And the heat boost is 6%, so that decreases the heat from those 3 air mediums by 6%. Not much, but allows it to fire just a bit faster. Anyway, down to operations. 13 SPs allows me to have 5 nodes of heat management, allowing you to fire your weapons up to 15% more. Your capacity is increased by 15%. 3 nodes of hill climb is important because you don't want to run into the wall and get stuck. And that's it, 13 for operations. For sensors, I've got a bit more, mainly to get 3 nodes of radar deprivation, or 2 nodes now. 2 nodes of radar deprivation, so that you can lose locks from those streaks and ATMs, LRMs a bit faster. Seismic, which I just got, so yep, it's useful at short range, so you can wait for them to come, detect them on seismic and rush in with those 5 heavy machine guns. And of course I'm targeting info and sensor range. Targeting info is always very useful. It gives me a 28% bonus in this, and yeah, that's always useful. For auxiliary, 3 air mediums is pretty okay in terms of heat. You don't need a second cool shot. I've got 1 cool shot, that is quite enough for me. But the 6 SPs boost my artillery strikes to 2, allowing to do some initial damage and confuse the enemy with those RT strikes. So anyway, that's the Incubus 2, my favorite variant, and it's pretty nice and violent. Seen here in the frackan pattern, it's kinda nugglish, the colors, but if you know me well enough, you know I like those nugglish colors. So let's get down to some gameplay to show that this 5 heavy machine guns can really wreck the enemy. And let's go. And for the first gameplay video, we have a match on Rubelite Oasis. It's a pretty hot map, so it suits the 5 heavy machine guns, and I'm hoping for the enemy to shut down so I can wreck them. But before that, I'm gonna do some scouting with the speed of the Incubus and pinpoint the enemy. It's always good to do that and then call fire by using comms and focus down the enemy. Sounds simple, but it takes a bit of practice. Anyway, it's a double XP weekend, so XP gains are wonderful right now. There's also a map challenge, but you don't need Oasis for the map challenge. But it's a pretty map anyway. So anyway, all that aside, let's get down to the match, and I hope you enjoy the match. And our first target, Alpha, Echo 6.
Yep, on Delta 6. New target
Yep.
acquired.
Call your targets as you go in.
New target acquired. New target
They're pushing out on our
acquired.
left slowly, so watch it. Roughnecks being very brave down low.
Acquired.
Target Bravo.
Oh, bravo, bravo. Got ECM on our left flank. Somebody's there.
New target acquired.
Executioner Charlie, left torso's open. Now CT.
New target
Blackjack going down echo.
target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired.
We got a Banshee flank sniper over in Fox 6. Up high, watch it.
Target acquired.
Roughneck Delta, left torso.
Joker behind you. Joker.
Target acquired. New
Roughneck
target
in trouble, Delta. Delta lost the torso.
New target
I got lights
acquired.
and Delta coming in. Juliet coming in. Oh, no more Juliet. Die. Push forward, push forward.
Engage.
I got some up kilo.
Oh, got me another.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
9-5, good job.
New target acquired.
And on the other team, there's always some
Yeah,
whining.
the Banshee.
Yep. Anybody know where they are? The last two?
They both got a ping.
Well, the new Warhorn is a
Yep.
So 5 heavy machine guns, short range, very violent. And with some skill points, Incubus isn't so bad. So 2 more. Where are they?
Here they are, 2 of them.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Down he goes.
Alright, one more little fucker.
Should be Echo 5.
Echo 7.
Echo 7, roger.
Roger.
Now 6, somewhere there.
Target acquired.
Action,
Fox
Echo
6.
Fox 6.
Spotted. I have speed, I'm gonna hunt him down. I think Cheeto.
Going into Golf 5.
Golf 5, center. I want to close in and machine gun him. Just drop off the arm first. Blow off a torso, blow off a leg. Oh, very good. Very well done, team. Wow, this build is not too bad actually. 3 air mediums, 5 heavy machine guns. Very hot as you can see, but very violent. 12 components, machine guns really chewed them up. You always think you do much more damage, but you end up doing 598, which is good actually. 3 kills, XP, lots of XP because event bonus, so almost 9000 XP. Checking the scores, 482, top of team. Okay, I'm struggling for a wall. I'm gonna try bring my 5 heavy machine guns up and get a warhammer. So I'm gonna light with me another Incubus. Gonna go for those targets.
Target spotted.
It's an Incubus 3.
Target acquired.
Hard lock, Bravo.
Oh, easy 3 kill here. Got me a DC sadly.
Artillery strike online.
Affirmative. Target
Lost
spotted.
Bravo.
New target acquired.
Incubus Delta.
Hard lock, Delta.
Can't get up.
Target spotted.
I have Delta forward.
Thank you.
Artillery strike online.
Delta right torso.
Target spotted.
Maybe center.
Ah, gotta love this. 5 heavy machine gun.
Working that
Incubus.
Warhammer now.
Thank you.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Artillery strike online. New
Strider,
target
Bravo,
acquired.
Bravo.
Artillery strike online.
Negative.
Destroyed.
Good one, Strider.
Thank
New
you.
target acquired.
Got a sniper in between C3 D3.
Roger that. In the meantime, SRM Kit Fox CT card.
New target.
Top center. Focus.
Yep,
Let's get for Charlie.
let's all focus on Delta 4.
Charlie down. Captain.
Spotted.
Artillery strike. Warning, new target acquired.
Plus, Victor.
Target spotted.
Watch out for Kilo. Arctic Wolf with 4 strict 6s.
Strike online. Artillery
Let's move.
right torso critical damage. New target acquired.
Licked EBJ coming, Delta 3 side. Go get him, Strider. Right leg.
He's down.
New
Yep.
target acquired.
Victor coming in. Juliet. CT is hurting.
Critical damage. Left arm critical damage. New target acquired.
Juliet. What's up?
Yep, all caught. Kid Fox around the corner. Delta 4. There he is.
Lena.
There he was. Past
Lena.
tense. Grammar is nice.
New target acquired.
And the last one. Good job all. And a glorious victory.
Beautifully done, gents.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And I live. Even though my CT is caught, those 5 heavy machine guns really wrecks them. 2 kills, 2 solo, 614 damage, 7 components, 400,000 C-bill, 6,000 XP because of the event, but no first victory. And a score of 481. Very good work, team, because 4 people above 400 is a good team.